Welcome to a new video of Microsoft PowerPoint. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how you can edit your photo in Microsoft PowerPoint. Well, obviously, Microsoft PowerPoint is a presentation-based software, but yet it also has the capability to edit your photos and make it presentable, okay? And it also has a vast amount of source where you can also get your videos and also import or export your photo or video from your PC or eventually online, okay? So let's start off by adding in our video and then editing it in such a way so that it looks decent. Okay, so first off, what you're going to do is click on this insert tab, and you can see on the media section there is this video. If you've seen my previous lesson, you already know how to add in your video. So what I'm going to do is click on video, and you have these three options. So first off, let's start off with the online video, and you will see that an interface like this will appear up. And one thing you have to keep in mind that when you are using online video, you have to stay connected to the internet so that you can use it. Okay, you can also use these type of URLs so that you can paste it in your Microsoft PowerPoint. Well, Microsoft PowerPoint supports these type of videos from YouTube, SlideShare, Vimeo, and also from Stream. You can just paste the video URL and click on insert, and that video will be inserted in Microsoft PowerPoint. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to click on video again, click on stock videos, and it's also going to show you Microsoft PowerPoint type of videos or the sources Microsoft PowerPoint has to offer, and select on the videos which you actually need. And you can also search on this search bar. Let's say I'm going to need something water. Okay, let's say I'm going to search for water. Hit on enter, and all the water-based video will be over here. Eventually, not only water, but it also has a vast amount of storage and also vast amount of source so that you can select on them, and you also have recommended searches. Okay, let's say if you want green, just search for green. If you want dark, search on dark. If you want the background, you can also use it and eventually use it for your presentation. So I'm not going to use any of those. I'm going to click on video and select on this device, and obviously an interface like this will appear up. You can see that this is the pop-up, and select the drive or select wherever you have your video. Now I'm going to use this one. I'm going to click on over here and press on insert, and you will see that my video has been placed on Microsoft PowerPoint. Now what I'm going to do is make a subtle looking video. So first things first, what I'm going to do is play it for a while. And you can see that this is the video which I'm going to use for my presentation. Okay, so this is book related. Now what I'm going to do is click on this video, and you can see that I have two more tabs opened up in Microsoft PowerPoint. Obviously, they are going to be very useful. If you want to edit your video, you can see also the same type of tools will be available just as you edited your photos. So first off, let's start off with correction. If you want any correction like increasing or decreasing your brightness and contrast, select on the ones which you actually need. So I'm going to select on this one or maybe this one, okay, which is also like usable, and you will see that video is now being applied, or that edit or correction has been applied. If you want to change the color, you can also select from whichever one you want. So let's say I'm going to need this one to be black and white or grayscaled, but if you want a different one, just click on over here. Let's say I'm going to use this one, or maybe if you want more color variation, just select on the ones which you need. Let's say I'm going to use this one, and you can see that it has been directly applied. If you want to click on color, you can also see that there is video color options, and you can select it from over here. Okay, just as you did on photo edits. Now we have is poster frame. If you want to add poster frame, just click on over here. Let's say I'm going to use current frame, and it will open up a tab where you can obviously use poster type of frames, okay, on current frame. But if you want image from file, just click on image from file. Then you can see that there are a couple of these type of options to select on wherever you want. Stay connected to the internet if you want it. But let's say I'm going to use icons first. Let's say I'm going to apply one of an icon. Let's say I'm going to click on this as balloons, hit on insert, and you will see that it will be directly applied. And you can see that this is the poster frame, and when I play it, that video will appear up. So that means that this balloon or icon over here is just the cover video, okay, or the cover image of the video, okay? So that is how the video or the poster frame actually works. But if you want to reset it, just click on reset, and it will revert back to itself or the default self. Now, if you want to reset the design, you also have this option. You can reset the design, and you can also reset the design and also the size. So when you change the size and you want it to be back to its shape, just click on over here, reset design and size, and you will see that this is the type of, default video size, okay? But what I'm going to do is resize it so that I'm going to paste it on my screen. I'm going to paste it over here. I'm going to do is resize it so that I can see, or maybe like put it on my screen. Now you can see that this has been put on my screen, okay? Until you see that the red line appears when you are resizing it, that means when you hit the red line, it is perfectly aligned or perfectly positioned on your screen. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a bit. Okay, I'm going to keep it like this. You can zoom in and out by pressing on Control and also your mouse scroll key. Okay, you can scroll out, you can scroll in so that it will zoom in and out. You can also select the video styles by selecting on them. You can see that I am selecting this one, or maybe this one, or this one, whichever one I need. Okay, let's say I'm going to keep it to be like this, like my previous photo. Okay, if you want video shapes, you can also do that. Let's say I'm going to click on over here and you can see the video has turned into a shape. Okay, you can put them anywhere you want. You can also resize it according to your desire and it will just give you the final result. If you want to change the border, you can also do that just like you did on photo, okay, photo editing. So you don't have to see all of it. The extra things which you have to learn is about the playback, okay? So the playback section contains all about the playback tools. You can cut it, you can add bookmarks and all of those, like fade in, fade out, volume, start, and all of those. Eventually also insert caption. So first things first, if you want to play, just click on play and it will play. If you want to pause it, you can pause it from here too. If you want to add bookmark, just click on bookmark and you will see a bookmark will be added over here, and eventually you can select the place. Okay, you can also start from here. Eventually you can just select which part you want to start from. Okay, so that is what adding bookmark means. So I'm going to click on over here, press on pause, and you can also remove the bookmark. Okay, so you can select a specific timeline in your video. Okay, you can also trim the video. Just click on trim and you will see that an interface like this will appear up. Then let's say I'm going to trim it to be over here and see it over here. But if you want more specific times, you can type in the time, whichever one you need. Let's say I'm going to type in 0 and press on OK, and it will start from that time. It will process for a while and then you will see that the video has been trimmed. Okay, now you know how you can trim your video. You can also trim it from the last end like this, right? Now I'm going to do is type in 0 wherever I want. Eventually, if you want milliseconds too, you can also do that. And Microsoft PowerPoint has that ability to do that. Now what I'm going to do is add in fade in and fade out. If you want to add in fade in, so I'm going to do is type in 01. Let's say I'm going to type in 0.01. Hit on enter. And what I'm going to do is start on and you will see a fade in will appear up. Let's say I'm going to type in 01, hit on enter. And when I play it, you will see a fade in will appear up on your video. Okay, if you want to do that same thing, you can also do the fade out on the last end, hit on enter, and at the end, it will also fade out. Okay, you can see the fading in, and at the end, you will see it will start to fade out. Okay, now you will see it will start to fade out, right? And if you want to add in more video, just do the same step of adding in the video and you will be able to do that too. If you want to fix the volume, you can also do that. You can mute it, you can add in high, you can add in medium, you can also add in low. Then the thing is, let's go to presentation mode. And now you can see the video is not playing. So what you have to do is click on it and then it will play. But if you don't want to do that, I'm going to press on escape. Then what you're going to do is, let's say, play full screen and hide while not playing. And let's say not click, but automatically. Okay, so now I'm going to go to presentation mode. And you will see that it will start playing automatically just when you go to presentation mode and you don't have to click. So these are the options what you can do. So if you want it to start from click on when clicked on. And if you want it to start automatically, just click on automatical and it will start playing. Okay. Then we have is loop until stop. So if you want your video to loop, okay, so it will play over and over again until you want it to end, then you can click on it. So I'm going to go to presentation mode and obviously it is for, let's say how many seconds it is. So it's about 6 seconds. So now I'm going to go to presentation mode and stay there for more than 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now it will start off again. See? So this is how you will be able to loop your video over and over again until you actually want it. Now, as I pressed escape, that is how you will be able to get out of the video. Now, another thing is that rewind after playing. So when it ends, it will rewind. So I'm going to go to presentation mode again, and you will see that it will rewind back to where it's going to start or where it's going to end. Okay. Now you can see it will revert back. now it is like going and back. Okay, so this is how it actually works. Okay, now you know how you'll be able to do editing or video editing in basic level in Microsoft PowerPoint. So I'm going to do another step. Let's say I'm going to click on it and show you an example. So what I'm going to do is go to video format. I'm going to click on reset all of it. Now what I'm going to do is duplicate the slide. Now I'm going to do is click on over here, click the video, go to playback. I'm going to trim it a bit. Let's say I'm going to like trim it from, let's say from 7, not from 7, but I'm going to keep it over here and end it on, let's say something over here. So I'm going to click on 3, 0, hit on enter, and that will be basically it for 3 seconds. Now I'm going to go over here, click on the video. I'm going to click on playback, trim the video. Now let's say I'm going to start from 3 and end it till it ends. Okay, so I'm going to do is start from 3 seconds. I'm going to keep it over here and I'm going to cut it. Let's say I'm going to type in 0 and let's say I'm going to end it over here. Next thing what I'm going to do is going to be a bit different. Okay, so let's say I'm going to press on OK. It will process a while, and then what I'm going to do is going to be, let's say from here I wanted to add in transition. Okay, I'm going to add in transition and I'm going to go over here, click on this video, go to video format or playback, and I'm going to do is loop until stop and automatically. Okay, and now I'm going to go over here, I'm going to click on the video, go to playback, play full screen, not loop, rewind. I'm going to do is just directly go to that slide. Now I'm going to do is going to be a bit different. So I'm going to go over here, change the format a bit, click on video format, click on color. Let's say I'm going to keep it to be something like this. Now you can also add in your text. So I'm going to do is go to insert. I'm going to add in my text. Let's say I'm going to text box. I'm going to add my text to be something like, this is the video result. Okay. Now, as I did that, what I'm going to do is add in some animations too. Okay, so I'm going to make small version of, presentable type of video editing. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to do is add animation, and I wanted to like fly in, or let's say I'm going to fade in. Now that is it. What I'm going to do is change the font. Okay, I'm going to go to insert or home, click on a font which is like doable or looks a bit better. So I'm going to select the one. Let's say I'm going to use Forte. Now I'm going to do is increase the size a bit. Now what I'm going to do is going to be a bit different. So I'm going to go to presentation mode. And you can see that this is starting. And you can see the white part over here is how it actually looks like. So what I'm going to do is remove that. So I'm going to do is, let's say, click on over here. I'm going to click on transition. And from here, what I want to do is not on mouse click, but after. Okay, so I'm going to do is after 0.001 seconds. So it will change. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing to here over, like after 0.001, go to presentation mode. And you will see that when it ends, it will go directly over here. Okay, but if you want to like change the, in between, the distinguishment, you can also do all of those together. So I'm going to click on over here. What you're going to do is change the duration. Let's say if you want to change the like remove the duration, you can also do that. And there are also a couple of these effects. So I'm going to do is click on mouse click, but after. Okay, so that will be directly applied. So what I'm going to do is going to be adding in sound. If you want to add in sound, you can see a lot of these sounds. You can use them, and that sound will be played on your video. Now I'm going to go to presentation mode. You will see that after it ends, it's going to directly show that video. Eventually, it might not have like, a specific or a perfect type of, distinguishment or, a smooth transition, but yet you will be able to present it because that looks a lot subtle. Okay, so hope you guys understood everything about this lesson on, video editing or, adding in a video in this file or in this PowerPoint presentation. So thank you for staying with us and watching this video up till the end.